He had an original style of playing, combining elements of both swing and bebop. When it came to accompaniment, especially for vocalists, he had no peers. Who was Jimmy Rowles? Here on Big on Bebop. He was born James Polk Hunter on August 8, 1918 in Spokane, Washington. Began playing his freshman year at Gonzaga University. He was completely self-taught, playing in local bands. He moved to Los Angeles in 1940, played with the dance bands of Garwood Van and Muzzy Marcelino. Ben Webster helped him get his start in jazz with Slim Gallard in 1941. He joined Lester and Lee Young's group in 1941 to 1942, then worked with Billie Holiday, did 5 months with Benny Goodman in 1942, toured with Woody Herman from 42 to 43, and while in the service, played with Skinny Ennis's Army Band. He rejoined Woody Herman in 1946, worked with Les Brown, Tommy Dorsey, Benny Goodman, and Butch Stone in 1947. He was with Bob Crosby from 1947 to 1951, freelanced extensively in LA with Peggy Lee, Betty Hutton, Josephine Premis, Billie Holiday, Stan Getz, Chet Baker, Charlie Parker, Benny Carter, and Zoot Sims, along with being very active in studio work for the next 20 years, including an ongoing collaboration with Henry Mancini. In 1973, he took part in a tribute to Art Tatum in New York City. After living in New York City off and on for 5 years, playing at the Cookery and Bradley's, he toured with Ella Fitzgerald for 3 years, then retired to California. Rowles was praised as an accompanist by female singers. He recorded Sarah Vaughan with the Jimmy Rowles Quintet and accompanied Carmen McRae on her 1972 live album, The Great American Songbook. McRae described Rowles as the guy every girl singer in her right mind would like to work with. In the 1980s, he succeeded Paul Smith as Ella Fitzgerald's accompanist. He had performed with Fitzgerald at the Macombo nightclub in 1956 in Hollywood, from then on appearing on several recording sessions with Ella in the 60s and before joining her in 1981 for nearly 3 years. Rowles appeared in 1982 on Fitzgerald's final collaboration with Nelson Riddle, The Best Is Yet to Come. His song Baby Don't You Quit Now, written with Johnny Mercer, was recorded on Ella's final album, All That Jazz, released in 1989. In 1983, Rowles worked with Diana Krall in Los Angeles shortly after she moved from the Berklee College of Music in Boston. He developed her playing abilities and encouraged her to add singing to her repertoire. In 1994, he accompanied singer Jerry Brown on A Timeless Place, the only album containing only his own compositions. Semi-inactive in the late 80s due to ill health, but appeared often with his daughter, trumpet player Stacey Rowles. Rowles in later years became well known as a composer. His ballad of Thelonious Monk was recorded by Carmen McRae, and The Peacocks was featured in the film Round Midnight and recorded by Stan Getz, Marion McPartland, Branford Marsalis, Gary Foster, and Rowles himself. Of course, his composition in 1958, The 502 Blues, gained wide exposure from Wayne Shorter's 1966 recording 502 Blues, was subsequently included in the Real Book. Rowles' piano work was featured prominently on the Deputy Freleng Enterprises cartoon series The Ant and the Aardvark from 1969 to 1971. In 1986, the 14th of September was declared Jimmy Rowles Day in Los Angeles. And also that year, he was honoree of the LA Jazz Society. Rowles died in 1996 of cardiac arrest in Burbank, California, at the age of 77. Jimmy Rowles had an encyclopedic knowledge of the Great American Songbook, including the lyrics. He was able to produce beautifully voiced chords at the precise right moment to enhance the singer's performance. Frequently cited as the favorite accompanist of many singers, Rowles was an artist of proficient harmonic imagination. Jimmy Rowles, a master bebop piano player.
If I had to choose just one day to last my whole life,